Hello everyone, my name's David Edgar, I'm the host of Heart and Hand, the Rangers podcast, and I'm joining you today from Ibrox after Rangers were defeated 2-1 by Tottenham Hotspur here in the Walter Tull Trophy Challenge match. And it was a really good workout for Rangers. Let's face it, we're not going to be playing sides of that quality today. Tottenham were very impressive. I think, even watching them on the TV, you don't quite realise until you see them live the size of them, the work rate, the pace that they move the ball at, and they gave Rangers a really, really good afternoon in terms of what we had to do. But Rangers had plenty of our moments ourselves actually today. Tottenham started quite strongly and in fact probably could have scored. Alan McGregor with a couple of brilliant saves. They are brilliant, Tottenham. Harry Kane dropping in and then just making you think you can win the ball. The player then gets caught out of position and he plays it round to the runner, and they got in several times through that today. Rangers, I think everybody did it at one point. John Souttar in particular got caught out a few times, but even so it was Rangers that took the lead. We had some good chances as well. Rabbi Matondo did terrifically well on the right. He crossed back and there was Antonio Cholach to finish for his first Rangers goal. At half time, Spurs brought on Yves Bissouma, who was very impressive in the second half, and then for 15 minutes they just absolutely dominated and they got 2 goals. And what it was a reminder at that level, at that very top level, that you cannot give the ball away, because if you do, these lads they'll make a chance. I was going to say they'll always punish you, but they miss chances, but they'll certainly get a chance out of it, and that's exactly what happened today. Rangers were on the counter, lost the ball, 10 seconds later it was in the goal. Harry Kane, it was a Harry Kane-iest goal you're ever going to see. He was up against Connor Goldson. Gold tried to show him outside, Kane just slipped back. There was half a yard at most of space and he curled a beauty into the top corner. A few minutes later, Rangers gave the ball away slackly in the middle of the park from our own free kick. The ball came to Kane and he finished from 20 yards. We will not come up against a better striker than him this season. It really is that simple. But the link up between him and Son and Kulusevski is superb. It's not just that they never stop, right? See, when they don't have the ball, they're all moving and they move in tandem even then. So the defenders don't really know, do I go forward, do I wait? They'll hurt a lot of teams this season. But for us, it was brilliant because the manager said afterwards in the press conference, look, it wasn't really the result today that I was concerned about. If that been the case, I'd have gone 5-4-1 and stuck men behind the ball. I didn't want to do that. I wanted us to play the way I want us to play, which is trying to beat the press, trying to pass the ball, trying to get in the front foot against a really good side. And we did that. I think we're looking good for the start of the season. I think Lawrence and Matondo have impressed. We saw on came big Malik Tillman today, and he impressed even in his short time on the park. I think that we've got new players still to add into that. The manager's confirmed that Yilmaz will be arriving in the next few days. So I think we're in a really good place domestically, and I like the fact that we took 2 tough friendlies on against good opposition because we've got Europe coming up soon. So now I'm very much looking forward to the season. I think this Rangers team looks to have a good balance about it. It looks settled, it looks ready to go. As I say, thankfully, there aren't any teams of the quality of Tottenham Hotspur in the Scottish Premier League. Their manager, Antonio Conte, he was full of praise for Rangers. He said an interesting thing afterwards. He said, that's why I picked a real team to play. I wanted a real match, and he got one today, and I think that's a testament to the Rangers players. So, all well and good. Shame we didn't get the result, but even so, it was exactly, I'm sure, what it was. He said it himself. It was exactly what Giovanni Van Bronckhorst wanted today in terms of a test. Right, thank you very much for joining me. If you want to hear more from all of us, including all the coverage of the press conference before the game, you name it, we have it. Go to patreon.com/Heart and Hand. I'll be back next week when we take on Livingston. So until then, have a wonderful week. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.